Hello, this is Parmita, and today I will be showing you how to make your own eyeshadow at your house. With this, I have gotten some pigments, this one in particular from TKB Trading. It is called Green Sparks with beautiful green undertones to it that will be amazing for a eyeshadow or face highlighter or body shimmer. It's really up to you. Two things that I got that you will not well, it's really up to you if you want to use it or not. Which the first one is this, which is a preservative cap. The other one would be a pigment binder, which I'll show later. But starting with the aloe vera gel, which you will need, you can get this from Walmart or Kroger or Pharmacy Market for $5 or $3. Next, you're going to have vegetable glycerin. I got this from Now Solutions off Amazon, but you can get yours from any store and I'm sure it'll work just as fine. So next you're going to need rubbing alcohol. In this case I use 91%, but you need 70%, that just works better. These tins I ended up getting and this presser from TKB Trading. It all came in one pack, which is really nice for about $3.75. I ended up getting a whole bag full of them, which came with about 40, so that was a really good deal for about 10-15 bucks, I'm not sure. But the individual ones come like this. It comes with the presser inside and about 9 eyeshadow tins, which I really think it's extremely affordable. And these are the other pigments that I was talking about that you can get. Most of the red ones I will be using for lipstick and lip gloss, so if you'd like to see a video on that, just comment below as well. If you do not want to get eyeshadow tins, these ones are just old Urban Decay eyeshadow tins that I have and containers that I've pretty much just kept even though I use the product. You can just reuse it. This one is just a really cheap Sally's Beauty eyeshadow that I had gotten, and then I realized it's just really crappy, so I went ahead and emptied that and cleaned it off. Just make sure you clean it off with rubbing alcohol or just soap. This is also going to be a TKB Trading buy as well. I pretty much get everything from there, so it just is a nice silicone mixing bowl which you can use to easily move your product from one container to another. I'm pretty much going ahead and cleaning it because I don't want to have any bacteria in anything I use. So mainly I just clean everything that I'll be using as well. We're going to go ahead and use our Green Sparks pigment or whichever pigment you'll be using, and just grab I'll be using a plastic spoon in this case, so I'm just going to go ahead and grab a spoonful of that. I'll be adding a little bit more to it. So basically a spoonful will do however much you'll need for your containers, how much powder you'll pretty much be using. I also went ahead and dropped a spoonful of rubbing alcohol so it'll be easier to mix the product. And from there you can go ahead and add your additives. As far as the glycerin goes, I added 3 drops. For the aloe vera gel, I just pretty much added a very small portion, just like that. And next, I will be using the preservatives. If you do use this, I only use 2 drops because you don't need that much at all. And then the My Press It binder, which again you do not need. It just helps the pigments stick together once the product is dried. And then you go ahead and mix. You want to mix everything really well. Once you mix it all, you're going to want to again clean your eyeshadow tins so you can go ahead and pour your product in there. I try to do my best getting all the pigment off the mixing bowl, and since it's silicone and I'm using a plastic spoon, it's kind of easy in this case. I'm just kind of tapping the spoon on the tin to get the excess pigments off my spoon. I don't really want to waste that much. And the one thing that helps is pretty much tapping your tin onto a hard ground so it just flattens out the pigment. Once you've done that, if you would like to press your pigment and get the excess rubbing alcohol off, you're more than welcome to use your presser if you have one and use paper towels. I folded the paper towel in half and went ahead and felt around the tin and where I will be putting the presser on top, and then just go ahead and squeeze really tight to get all that rubbing alcohol off of it as much as you can. Once you go ahead and press it down, you can see all the rubbing alcohol is going to be around the paper towel, which is exactly what you want. If your product would have been too liquidy, you would have ended up losing pigment on the paper towel, but in this case, the consistency was perfect, so I ended up not really losing any of the pigment on the paper towel itself, which was great. So once you take that paper towel off, you should have something like this. And as you can see, there's only a little bit of pigment on the paper towel, which is awesome. If you'd like to get more of it out, you can go ahead and press it again for the second time like I did here. And once you do that, you will have a perfectly made eyeshadow that pretty much looks professional. All you need to do is put it in a eyeshadow palette. In this case, I don't really have one yet. I'll probably make my own, but you can easily make one with magnet and a empty palette as well. But yeah, there you have it. If you'd like to know how I make my lipsticks and highlighters, go ahead and write a comment below and I'll be sure to make a video about that and make it happen for you guys. But thank you for watching and I hope you learned something new.